Good day, everyone. You are all welcome to today's online class. I want to believe you are all enjoying your holiday. Alright, so for today's class, the topic we are looking at is active and passive voice. Active voice and passive voice. That is the topic we are looking at in today's lesson. So, active voice. What is an active voice? In active voice, the subject of the sentence performs the action. That is what the active voice is. Don't forget what the component of a sentence is. We have the subject, we have the verb, we have the object, and we have the adjunct. SVOA. SVOA. So subject coming before verb. That is what the active voice is. The subject of the sentence performs the action. So what is the structure of an active voice? So in an active voice, we have the subject followed by the verb and followed by the object. SVO. Subject, verb, object. That is the structure of an active voice. So that is the structure of an active voice: subject, verb, objects. For example, the cat chased the mouse. The cat chased the mouse. The cat is the subject, chased is the verb, the mouse is the object. So more examples on active voice. More examples on active voice. The teacher explains the lesson. The teacher explains the lesson. She painted a beautiful portrait. She painted a beautiful portrait. The company launched a new product. The company launched a new product. The dog barked loudly at strangers. The dog barked loudly at strangers. He solved the complex math problem. He solved the complex math problem. From the sentences that have been given above, you all notice that the structure is subject, verb, and object. Hence, all the sentences are in active voice. They are in active voice because we have the subject followed by the verb and followed by the object. So the subject of the sentence performs the action. Like number 4 example, the dog barked loudly at strangers. The dog is the one performing the action. So all the sentences that have been given above are all in the active voice. So the second part that we are looking at is the passive voice. Is the passive voice. So what is passive voice? In passive voice, the subject of the sentence receives the action. In passive voice, the subject of the sentence receives the action, or like in active voice, that the subject performs the action. So the passive voice is used when the action is more important than the doer. The passive voice is used when the action is more important than the doer. And what is the structure of the passive voice? We have the object followed by to be verb, followed by past participle, and also the agents, by plus agent, although that is optional. Let me explain the structure again. The object followed by to be verb plus past participle, optional by plus agents. That is by plus agents are not necessary, but they can be included. So for example, The mouse was chased by the cat. The mouse was chased by the cat. So let me take you back to the first example I gave you in active voice. The cat chased the mouse. The cat chased the mouse. Now the sentence has changed to the mouse was chased by the cat. Let me quickly use that to explain the structure. Don't forget that in active voice, the mouse was the object, the cat chased the mouse. But now in passive voice, the mouse has taken the position of the subject, and to be verb that I spoke about when I was talking about the structure. So the to be verb is now was. Was is the to be verb plus past participle plus past participle. Past participle there is what? Chased. The mouse was chased. The mouse was chased. And the last component by and the agent is what? The cat. But the sentence can also be the mouse was chased. The mouse was chased. That's why I said by and the agents are not that necessary. They can be optional. So more examples. The lesson was explained by the teacher. Passive voice. Number 2, the beautiful portrait was painted by her. Number 3, a new product was launched by the company. Number 4, strangers were barked at by the dog. Number 5, the complex math problem was solved by him. All the sentences that I have given are in the passive voice. They are all in the passive voice. So let's compare the active voice and the passive voice. So in the active voice, the teacher explains the lesson. Now passive, the lesson was explained by the teacher. She painted a beautiful portrait. A beautiful portrait was painted by her. The company launched a new product. A new product was launched by the company. The dog barked loudly at strangers. Strangers were barked at by the dog. Solve the complex math problem. The complex math problem was solved by him. The sentences that I've given the active voice transformed or being changed to the passive voice. Alright, so for your assignment, the instruction says change the following sentences from active to passive voice. Change the following sentences from active to passive voice. Number 1, the boy kicked the ball. The boy kicked the ball. Number 2, she writes a letter to her friend. She writes a letter to her friend. Number 3, the manager approved the project's proposal. The manager approved the project's proposal. Number 4, they built a bridge over the river. They built a bridge over the river. Number 5, the dog chased the dog across the field. The dog chased the dog across the field. Number 6, we planted flowers in the garden. Number 7, he won the first prize in the competition. He won the first prize in the competition. Number 8, the artist sketched a breathtaking landscape. The artist sketched a breathtaking landscape. Number 9, the chef baked a delicious chocolate cake. The chef baked a delicious chocolate cake. And the last one, the students organized a charity event. The students organized a charity event. So you change those sentences from active to passive voice. All the sentences are in active voice. So your assignment, your task is to change the sentences from active voice to passive voice. All right, so enjoy the rest of your holiday. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance. Bye for now.